Well, good morning guys, welcome back to Luke's Fishin Mission. Thank you for tuning in. I'm out bright and early this morning. I'm trying to tangle with a bit of a nemesis fish for me, it's fair to say. I've been out a few times now chasing black spot tuskfish, like the proper blueys, big ones. And I've been toweled up more than I'd care to admit. And I've landed one beautiful big fish out of probably 7 or 8 runs. I've been to a few spots, used the crabs, used the prawns, had some almighty hits and runs and just been toweled up. Yes, I use the rods. I know there's going to be a few people who laugh at me. Mate, it's like 100-pound hand lines, finger stalls. My mate Jack, he'll be watching this and said, mate, I told you so. Well, yeah, I'm a rod fisherman. I just can't do hand lines, but I'm probably not so skillful to do hand lines. I hate coils of rope or cord around my toes. I'm out sinking some baits today. I've got no other plans. Usually I come out, I flick for a bit, and then I'll go for a bit of a bait fish. Today, strictly coming out to chase a bluey. Bait only. I got some big prawns I got from Anaconda yesterday. I'm going to soak them. I got my big gear, so my reef gear, 10,000 twin power, 10,000 Biomaster, a couple of heavy rods that I use out the shipping channel. So yes, they are big rods, but still probably not big enough sometimes for these fish. We're in about 5-6 meters of water. So all right, let's get the burley trail going. I'm going to get the burley out, get the prawns out, sit and wait for these things. These prawns look good, nice and fresh, big. Feel they're probably banana prawns. Get a couple of these guys out and it's just a waiting game, but I'm not going to flick lures today. I'm just doing this. Nice prawns. Got this from Anaconda yesterday. They look good enough to eat, I tell ya. These things are fresh, man. These are actually making me salivate a little, not going to lie. It's a size 8.0 Gamakatsu octopus hook. Get this drag set, stick it in the rod holder. Probably meddling with fire, playing with fire by setting 2 rods. Because I have been here a couple of times and just had smacks on both rods and I was just too slow because I had them both in rod holders instead of holding on to one of them. It's probably a better option. I'll let that sit there anyway. We've got a rising tide. I heard the big blueys like to come out on the big high tide, so we've got the last 3 hours of the run in. I'll set this in the rod holder, put the other one out, then it's just a waiting game. I'll get that burley happening too. All right, scares me putting it in a rod holder because I know how bloody hard these things hit like freight trains. Does worry me a little. I should probably just fish one rod and hold on to the bugger. I don't have any crabs today. I didn't dig any crabs. Just prawns. Probably good to hedge your bets and go one with bait, one with one with prawn, one with crab. But I'm fishing 2 with prawns today. Okay, the 2 rods are out. Sit and wait. We'll get this burley going now too. Get that working. See if I can attract a few fish from far away. Okay guys, that's my burley bag. I don't even know what bag this is, but stole it from the wife. It works. It's got all these holes in it. Prawn shells in there, crab shells and bug tails and shells and stuff like that. A few oysters left over from Christmas lunch, I think. I'll get this down there and get it start to work. Jiggle it around every few minutes. See if I can attract a few fish to the boat. I'm just going to tie it on my rope that I use at my trailer with my boat. Put in the water. All right, that is in. Put a couple little sinkers on it. Jiggle like that. You can see all the good stuff coming out of it. That burley will go to work. I'll just tie it to the bow rail here. Now we sit and wait. Give that a jiggle every few minutes. These fish, as I mentioned earlier, have been such a nemesis for me. I've had such big runs from them. I've had such big hits. The sheer power of these things absolutely blows my mind. I've been frothing to get amongst these, whether it be bait or on lure. I've tried with crab lures and prawn lures. I think I've hooked them, been smoked once again. I haven't sight cast them, which is pretty cool. I've seen some really cool YouTube videos where they're sight casting them on the flats, reef flats with crab lures, and I definitely want to try that. I've tried, unsuccessful, caught a bunch of the bycatch, cod, trout, stripies and other little tuskies, but not the actual black spot. Today I've just come out, no nonsense, couple of big rods, some baits, and bait fishing is something I don't do a lot of, as you'd know, and I'm just coming to give it a crack. I have had 2 monstrous hits from those fish here before, this same spot, where both rods basically went off within a couple of minutes of each other. Nothing for hours, then bang bang, like they come through in waves, I think. I'm still trying to learn about these. I'm definitely trying to master this. I'm certainly no expert. I've only caught like one solid one, but it's something I want to put some more time into, that's for damn sure. The fact is, you can catch them around all the rocky islands and inshore close headlands all around the place. They're quite prevalent and they're gorgeous eating and really good to look at too. Really tasty fish. Don't have to throw far. We're sitting right over the top of the reef. Actually, the more line you got out, the more chance your braid's going to hit a patch of that reef or rock. So throwing out not too far away is the go, especially when you're sitting right on top of a patch. Might be a bit different story with a hand line, because you got mono all the way, but here you got braid after about 3 meters a leader. Shorter cast, the better. Got something here. It had me in the reef, but I got it out. What is it? Oh, big stripy. It's a cracking big stripy. Oh, that's a beautiful fish, actually. Far out. I don't think I've ever caught one that big, and I can just see chafe on that line there. Oh my God, look at that. It had me in the reef. Far out. Now that is bloody cracking stripy, man. Size of that thing. Wow. What a beautiful fish. Cracking stripy, man. That's awesome. I'm going to put him on the measure, because that's certainly a PB. What's the size of this? 25 is the legal size on a stripy. This guy's, wow, he's on 41 centimeters. That is an absolute cracking fish. I'm taking that guy home. Stripies are delicious. And 41 centimeters, that's the biggest stripies I've ever seen. Chasing blueies, but you know what? I'll take this guy. It's an awesome fish. 8.0 Gamakatsu octopus hook there. What a cracking fish. For its species, they don't get much better than that. Check this line out. 100-pound leader, shredded. I reckon it's still probably good for about 80 pounds. Definitely not 100 now, it's definitely not full strength, but obviously that guy was in the reef as he ate it. It nearly got me in there too, so man, it doesn't give me much hope for these tuskies. That line's pretty much in the reef as soon as you hook up. Oh well, I'm going to keep persisting. These prawns are doing a nice job here. If I'm feeling hungry, which I kind of am, I might even eat one, because they're looking bloody fresh. Big banana prawns. I'm going to go back out here again. Not far, like I said, you don't have to cast far, because the further you cast, the more chance they've got of that line. More lines out, the more line could touch the reef potential. So lucky I was using a long leader there, about 3 meters of 100-pound. Otherwise, if that was sort of like a traditional meter-long leader, that leader that was chafe would have been braid on rocks. It ends very badly. And to give myself a better chance of catching these fish, noting what I just realised about the chafe leader straight away, you've got to be straight onto them. No chance to have them sitting in the rod holder, because the 2 seconds it takes for you to pick that rod up, they've bricked you. So I pull the other rod out, I'm fishing with the one rod and I'm holding it. Not putting it in the holder. Putting it in the holder will take an extra couple of seconds for me to get at it if I get a bite. And that's enough for them to dust me. One rod, hold on to it, don't be lazy. I don't know if you can see the three planes in the sky over there, but the three big planes heading in the same direction, all at different altitudes. Clearly the airports have opened up again, you know, from the cyclone Alfred, and there's a mad rush south to Brisbane now, since they were closed all down there. Not going to catch them like that, Luke. Oh, grassy, little grassy sweetlip. We are. Come here. Might even go legal. They're delicious. I'll take him if he's legal. He's easy legal. He's 35. They got to be 30. Grassy sweetlip, beautiful to eat. I was starting to get a bit of a feed here. One nice stripy, one nice lipper. Still haven't got me tuskies, but these are a tasty alternative for sure. Didn't expect the glipper here actually. I'll just run you through the rig, guys. So basically, rod and reel, 30 to 60 pound samurai extractor, 10,000 twin power. So what I use in the shipping channel, 60 pound braid to 100 pound leader up there, down to here, small size 3 bean sinker onto the swivel, and about another 30 centimeters of the same leader to my 8.0 Gamakatsu octopus hook. The longer leader you can use, the better when you're running braid in this shallow reef stuff, especially where there's tuskies around. They will brick you. It's actually really paying just fishing with the one rod. Yes, you have your chance of the hit because you've only got one rod out, not two. But when you get that hit, you're a way better chance of actually converting it, because you can feel that bite, give it that bit of line, and then strike and be onto it before they can brick you. I think that's what my problem was last time. Last time I came to this spot, I didn't make a video on it because there wasn't much to show. I got busted up twice within about a minute or two. Both rods went off, and both the times, and they were big tuskies, really strong runs. The rod bent right the hell over and still pulled drag, even though it was still screwed up really hard. They basically bent all the way down the waterline, then bang back up because they got me in the reef. Tuskies for sure. So I had no chance of stopping those fish because I couldn't even get to my rod in time. Now I'm fishing with one rod, yes, halving my chances, but you know, of getting the bite, but I reckon more than doubling my chances of actually landing it once I get the bite, and I'm getting a bite right now. Oh, look at that. Some sort of tusky as well. Beautiful fish though. Look at that. Gorgeous. I don't know what sort of tusky that is. If you know, leave me a comment. But that's cool. Some sort of little tuskfish. Very pretty. See you, mate. Keep giving this a bit of a jiggle. Not a lot of burley left in there now, but it all helps. Doing everything right, trying to do all those little 1%ers to get the bite. Go on one rod, use burley, use fresh, nice big prawns. Spend the money, buy some nice prawns. Just want that big tusky to come along. Like I said, they've been my nemesis fish for such a long time. The very first time I went to try for them, I got one beautiful big one. I'm like, this is awesome. And since then, I've just been busted off, been bricked, had huge runs, missed them in the rod holder. I just haven't, and I've been to spots and I know they're there. Finding the fish or finding the spots is not the issue. It's just landing the buggers. So strong, such dirty fighters. And that's where a lot of people laugh at me for using a rod. Old school handline fishermen, yeah, they know. They know what's up. I just can't do it. No disrespect to them, I'm literally hate coils of 100-pound handline around my toes, around my boat. My OCD kicks in a little bit. I'm a rod fisherman. That might be why I've converted about 10% of the fish I've had. Blueys. Here it comes. The rain is coming. I'm gonna get a wet ass very soon. Oh, that was a good hit. It's a good fish. It's heavy. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's a bluey. It's a bluey. It's what I want. It's only a small one, but that's what I wanted. Woo! I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. It's not a big bluey by any means, but that is a bluey. I didn't care if it was only a small one today, but the way it hit, I knew it had to be a bluey. Took it straight down, and that is what I come here for. It's just about to start pouring rain. Got me bluey. Woo! All right. Happy with that. Beautiful eating fish. The black spot tuskfish. See the black spot there? Woo! Get up. There we go. Black spot tuskfish or bluey. Only a small one. That's all I wanted. It's about 40 centimeters. I came here with one goal, to catch one of these, and there he is. Not a big one by any means, but do you think I care right now? That is my target species acquired. That's why I've been doing this, trying to catch these fish on the prawn. The rain's coming in now, but I am absolutely pumped with that. I'm stoked. There's my bluey, guys. I'm stoked with that fish. Not a big bluey by any means, but that's a bluey, my target species. I am wrapped with that. And the rain is coming in now. Just about to start pissing down. Beautiful eating fish, black spot tusky. Still gave me a bit of grief on the big gear. A bigger one than this, yeah, well, I'll be up against it for sure. Nice, man. He's got some colors back now. He's starting to die, so the blues, the purples, the greens are coming out. Absolutely gorgeous fish. I'm stoked with that. Target acquired. Beautiful eating. I'm eating well tonight. Guys, did I tell you I'm absolutely bloody pumped? I didn't care that it was a small bluey, about 40 centimeters, 41. I wanted to catch one. I've been dusted up by plenty. I just wanted to land one. I didn't care if it was small. I've done that. I've got a big stripy 41 and a nice sweetlip, another little tusky thing as well. At least it's not hot. It's raining. Seems to be the story of my life lately, going fishing in the pouring rain. But at least it's not hot. And that one there, it just took it. It just took my bait, went straight down into the reef. I was managed to pull him out. A lot bigger fish, yeah, you'd struggle for sure. He gave me what for, even though it was only a small fish, he gave me what for still on this heavy gear. That's such a nemesis fish for me, and there's no better feeling any fisherman would know. When you have a goal, you have a bucket list fish, you have a goal, you have a plan, you come out, you execute it, you fail, you fail, you fail, but eventually it pays off. And even though, like I said, it's tiny, you know, a small bluey, only 40 centimeters, they get a hell of a lot bigger, I'm still very happy. Because there are fish I haven't caught many of. I've caught one solid bluey in the past, and then been busted up, reefed, absolutely blown away, smoked by some bigger ones. I'm just happy to land one. A lot of people say, yeah, they're common, I catch heaps of them, it's only small, but yeah, you know what, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Each to their own. You have a plan, I come out and did that. They've been an absolute nemesis for me, and I'm just glad to turn one into an esky fish. Oh yeah, no, he's still there. He's not that big. Another little tusky. Not a black spot tusk, but another sort of tusk. And once again, he wanted me in the reef. I don't know what sort of tusky that fella is. He's damn pretty. Where else would you rather be? On an RDO. Okay guys, I am signing off. I'm wet as a shag, it's windy. I just used my last prawn. I don't care, I've had an absolute ball. I got my target species, tick. My nemesis fish, tick. The black spot tuskfish or bluey. So happy. It's not a big one by any means, but I've been blown away by so many. I have caught one nice one. I've caught one out of about 10 hookups. There's 2 out of 11 now. I came with a plan, I came with a goal. There's a lot of people who'll be like, that's only a small one. Yeah, I know, I really don't care. Look at this face. The conditions, nasty, but I'm smiling, mate. I'm very, very happy about it. Came out with a plan to catch one of those fish after many times of fails. Today was a success. Got a really big stripy, and a sweetlip as well. So I got a tasty little feed of fish for dinner. I'm gonna head home. There's a massive squall coming in again. I don't know if you can hear it, but yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Cheers.